I'm gonna talk about which is sound or why I'm gonna listen and all that, because I don't know there's not a lot of videos on it about it, like very much. So when I think about it, so it's usually goes who's it? That just touched me at like 7, almost 8 o'clock at night. I don't know. Anyways, so it's like a vein procedure that goes never to the blood vessel or to your vein. It goes towards your vein, like basically goes in your vein. It goes in your vein towards almost towards your heart, you would say. But I mean, they'll put it like somewhere either on this side over here or on this side. So they can either do it to my neck, yeah, to my neck or shoulders, or to my leg. So there's different ways they could do it. Either this side, to either these, my left neck or my right neck, or my leg. Either way, they could place the stent. It's where either you have vein damage, blood clot, not blood clot, yeah, basically a blood clot or any of that. So, and I have notes right here, so my toilet, if I'm looking down on my iPad, I can have notes right here too, so I'll put it right here. So it says, the signs of placement of a minimal invasion procedure used to open a narrow or black blood vessel. It started as small expanded metal tube that is inserted into a vessel to keep it open. So to keep the vein open for blood flow to go through and to go through the heart. Usually it's temporary. Most of the time it's temporary. It's never permanent. That's what I was told. A lot of time, my doctor didn't say if it was permanent or temporary, my new one, but my other one's like, oh, it's only temporary as it is. It can last up to a couple of weeks. It can last up to a month, 2 years. You know how long my body will take it. So we don't know how long my body would take it for. The most, and it would be an in and out procedure for me. I forgot to ask them see if I would be awake or not. But for right now, I have to go to the steps for right now. So for me, the reason why I need a stent placement is because my vein is shut down. My vein does not work whatsoever. My veins are completely damaged, shut down. My HVC vein, my superior vein covering, whatever you call it. I suck at pronouncing words, okay? Sorry. But my veins are damaged. I have a lot of scar tissues in my veins, all over my body. My entire body is full of scar tissues and damage, okay? I'm gonna put it that way. It's what happens when you have a lot of multiple chronic illness. Your body is damaged. Not easy to deal with it. The reason why my body is damaged why my vein is damaged is through the port. If you've seen previous videos my videos where I had a port, you can look back on the previous videos of me when I had a port, I said whatever, right? I had a port and I had a big cloud, okay? It had damaged my vein. My vein had shut down, which is why I need a stent now. It caused swollen in my face, my eyes, makes me turn blue and purple. I can't breathe. Sometimes, at a point I would need more oxygen. Sometimes I would have to take my oxygen out in public. It is not fun whatsoever. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. And so, yeah. And it's not easy. I should have gotten the damn procedure back in May or June. But I didn't. Why? We don't know why. Because the doctor's office never contacted me. So, yeah, didn't know. The port and PICC line can do this to your body. Of why, even people with dialysis, we also on dialysis too. You also might need a, if you're on the port PICC line, get your vein, your jugular vein, and your HVC vein checked out. Even if you're on dialysis, get it, your stuff, everything checked out, please. Get it all checked out. If you are planning on to get a stent, if you're planning on getting any type of central line, and if you had multiple port PICC lines like me, I've had 3 ports. I had them when I was a baby, then I had 2 in my adult life, and then I had multiple PICC lines. I had maybe 2 or 3 in my younger life, and then maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in my adult life, okay? I don't remember. And it's not fun. It's not fun. I hated it so much. Thinking the port and PICC line, the reason why I had a port and a PICC line was for my gastroparesis. Thinking it was gonna help with my IV hydration. I was thinking IV hydration was gonna help me. Doctor was like, oh, let's do IV hydration, blah, blah. Let's see if it's gonna help me, right? Plus, I was getting IV nausea, I was getting IV nausea medication as well. I was getting IV nausea medication and all that. So all this was going through my vein to my heart a lot. So I was getting it every single day for like 4 hours multiple times a day and all that. It was so bad. It can also be kind of addicted, not addicted, but most people that I would be, it's bad, it's pretty bad. So, and so, last year, it's been a year already, it's already been a year, this month it'll be a year. Next month, back in May, my throat got infected. I would say it's been infected for almost a freaking year. I already knew it's been infected for a damn year. Why am I laughing about it? Because one particular hospital don't give a shit. They just kept sending me home with fucking antibiotic. Usual. Typical. Until I found a new hospital that I absolutely love and give a shit and actually cares about me. And was like, hey, yeah, boy infection. And it's serious when I take the port out. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know, it's been like that for almost a year. Nothing like, what do you do? I'm like, just give me antibiotic and send me home. Yeah. Yeah. I can't fucking do with that shit. So, that happened. I bought it for a few days, got the port taken out, got a new one with a week later, month later. After that new one, yeah, that broke. Literally thought it broke. Why did I think the new one broke? Because I literally thought it broke right in here because I can just do this guy. Oh god, in here. I literally thought it broke right in here because when I went to go access my port, I accessed myself. I do it myself. I was trying to do it myself. Either I do it or my mom do it. I don't fucking trust anybody else. I don't trust nobody else to do my port. One time I had somebody do it at a hospital, and they were like, "Oh, it's my first time." I like, okay, back up a second. I had to teach them how to access the port. I was like, oh my gosh. And then somebody else came to my house and was like, they were not even accessing my port. They were just accessing my damn skin. So, that's not the point of the fucking video. So, that happened. Got that taken out. And then, next right up, I don't access it. I flushed it, right? Next right up. That leaking. I was like, ugh. Brother came over. Cause he was moving into his apartment. Brother came over. And he took me to the hospital. He was like driving probably fucking 80, 90 miles. So yeah, luckily we didn't live that far to the new hospital I was going to. They didn't know what the hell was going on. They didn't even know I could nothing in that area. I like, okay, check it out. Check that out. I was awake. Check it out. Mind you. And then they played the book line. Of course. Mind you, the book line, they don't take that long to play, right? Sometimes they do. But it took them a long time to play through a book line. I didn't find out until this year, in freaking February. I'll get to that in a minute. I didn't find out until February about that. Why? That took forever. July came, couldn't breathe for some reason. Couldn't breathe, went back. Doc, you're fine, everything's good. Well, I can't breathe. August came, right? Can't breathe, right? Whatever. My mom called 911. My mom called 911 because she sees me. Pale, blue, like blue, purple, like I look like I was dead color. They were like, went in. They're like, everything came back normal. Just to find out, like, who was it? Like the pulmonologist? Or someone, they're like, yeah, it shifted. And your fluid fat leaking. That car leak, which is aka fat leaking, ended up at the chest tube because of the fat, the port. The port caused fat leaking, which is because it had damaged my lymph node. Damaged my lymph node. Not from the port. Yeah. And then the fluid, the fat, had shifted my heart. My heart's over here, it's back to normal. But my heart is like, I don't know, it shifted all the way over here. I was like, why the fuck did my heart just shifted? I was like, no wonder why I couldn't breathe. Because my heart shifted. What the fuck? I was like, really? Really? Whatever. They're like, okay. Got a chest tube, felt fine. Went home with the chest tube got it infected. went back, put my chest tube pulled out. The doctor had to replace my chest tube bedside with my mom because radiology didn't do it. So my doctor did it. But better. Changed my diet to blended food, so that's what I do now. Blended food. My gut spirits has been good since then. February came downhill again. I was like, oh my God. What now? So we're gonna have to pull your PICC line out. Your vein isn't working, so your PICC line needs to be good and out now, or you're gonna die. I'm like, oh my God. Mind you, I was freaking out. Literally freaking out. I was like, okay, whatever. I pulled out. Started the vascular in April. They're like, okay, we're gonna do the procedure in May. May came, never did. June came, never did. I was like, oh my God. So now I gotta go 2 steps. So now I tell the new one, they were like, so in order for them to do the procedure now, is I have to get a CT scan. I have to get a CT scan first for them to do it. If they can do it, then yes. If they can't do it, I have to get done to a higher level of the vascular who can take my case because of how complex of a case I have. And since I had so many surgeries and procedures I've had in my life, and since I am born with so many medical issues, that's why. But the only way to find out is, the only way to find out is through a CT scan, if they can do it. It's just that. And they start usually for a heart attack and for those who have dialysis and all that. It just says right here. Having a stent put in is personally safe, protective procedure code for including bleeding, blood clot, stroke, heart attack, and artery damage. So you can cause bleeding, clotting, and all that. Kidney damage. That's the other thing I had last year. Back in May, my kidneys were damaged. Luckily, we were able to get that fixed with a lot of freaking IV fluid. They had to do like 2 bags of liters of fluid or something to fix my kidney because it was that bad. Due to the poor infection and everything. There's a single life expectancy. Half a life every single time. But we're still not eat fat, high sodium in fat. I don't want to eat fat food. When I get that fat, I can ask her once I get my CT scan. But this is what it looks like. I have another one too. Yeah. There's two. That's what they look like. And that just goes in the vein. And I have stenosis. Not freaking fun because It's the damn GI doctor. And most doctors don't even know about it. The only doctors that know about this is the vasculars and the thoracic surgeons and pulmonology. They're the only. Then I was based also I'm hard-headed. I swear, who don't like to listen to people and say no. And sometimes I also forget a lot as well. And I just deal with a lot of medical stuff too. Now I do a lot of blended food. Like this is I just blend up again and stuff. But this is the tweezers and eggs. Then I blend it up with some vegetables and fruit. And then and then my water's over there too. I have water that I flush to I've been good. I'm back to my normal weight. I weigh 94 pounds, 93 now. I used to be severely underweight. I used to weigh like 60 pounds. I used to weigh like 60 something, 70 pounds. It was that bad. And it was not good whatsoever. This is why you gotta be careful. This is why you gotta be careful if you have a poor. This is why you gotta be careful if you have a pick line or any type of stunter line, even if you're on dialysis as well. I'm not gonna talk for a minute about it anyways, because it can happen to anyone. And I'm like, I swear, I'll be up to. My IV through ultrasound, they are even more painful. Even getting blood work is more painful, hurts more. Even getting poked multiple times now, it's not fun now. I don't like it anymore. So.